Alright guys, welcome to 18 Summers. I'm going to show you a little video here and then I'm going to come back and talk to you about our wireless system in our home that we're using while we travel.
It's a sobering thought to know what we got. 18 summers wild, can't slow down the clock. We gotta make these numbers, can't hold you a lot. Tell you I love you for every single one of them. Watch.
18 summers with you. I only got 18 summers with you. 365 days a year, but only 18 summers with you. Hey.
Okay guys, I wanted to talk for a moment about our wireless setup while we travel. We just bought this system about a week and a half ago and we've been using it and I gotta say we really like it. So what you're looking at right now is a couple different elements. The first one is this. This is our cellular modem. I have everything velcroed up here to keep it out of the way. We keep our dog back here when we travel, so it's out of the way. This is our wireless router, okay? So the cellular modem connected to the wireless router gives us our own Wi-Fi within our vehicles. This is a DC power strip. This plugs directly into our truck, gives power to two plugs. There's also two USB ports and another DC port we don't use, but it's the two power plugs that we do use. This system is what we travel with now when we're driving. When we come to a destination like we've arrived at now, all we do is turn this system off, unplug this, and then remove with Velcro the three components. This system then goes inside the house, which I'm going to take with one hand. Now the second part of this is when we come inside with the wireless system, it's as simple as this. We have our three parts. I'm going to move them real quick here.
So simply now we're going to the RV park. So we're not there yet. Yes we are. So we're at the RV park, but...
Okay, so I have set up Velcro strips around this cabinet as you can see here. Going up, over, and back down. We also have a DC voltage plug here. We have a DC plug here. Now, all we're going to do is take the DC power strip, goes here, Velcro's on, the cellular modem goes above it, turned sideways, just like that. And the wireless router comes across here and goes up right here. Now, so after these are up, I've put Velcro on these pieces of blue line here. So all I'm going to do is bring these power cords over because I want them out of the way. When we open this cabinet, I don't want it bothering them. So I use the Velcro pieces, pull the power strip up, like that. That goes over the top. Now I'm going to plug this. I'll plug this one into the wall. I've got power on the power strip now. Turn that back on. Our cellular kick back on. And now our Wi-Fi network is in our home. Okay, now that you've seen the system we use for our wireless network in the truck and in the RV, let's talk about what it is. Okay, let's talk about what the service is first. It is an unlimited Wi-Fi hotspot. And it's unlimited by, there's no throttling on this system. The company that has this arrangement with the telecom company has a no throttling agreement. The system was apparently designed for more rural areas, and they're tapping into the RV community based on the need that's, you know, out there for good wireless internet. The reason I looked for and wound up going with this plan versus the ones I've seen from other people on some of the Facebook groups is cost. I wasn't willing to shell out $1,200 or $900 for a Verizon grandfathered plan, and then deal with the hassle of that. Also, the $100 to $120 a month, I didn't want that. Altogether on this plan, I am about $380 in, plus $79 per month. That money that I'm in originally included my first month. Now, I got it in a kind of a different way. The devices that they use happened to be out of stock when I ordered my system. So I was able to use a cellular router that I purchased through Amazon and purchased the SIM card through this company. The devices are back in stock, and they're not offering the SIM card when they have devices in stock to sell. It makes sense to me. I get why they do that. I can't attest to the devices they sell and the quality of those, although the few reviews I've found with people who've used them, they've liked them. The only negative review I found was somebody who didn't like the sales rep and never bought the system. So, what I'm getting right now is anywhere between 7 and 45 megs down, and between 5 and 50 megs up. And it varies based on where I am. That's just a natural part of dealing with cellular and wireless technologies. There are factors that affect the speeds. Where we happen to be at right now, I'm averaging about 15, up and down. We were traveling in our truck 2 days ago to the place we are now, and about a half an hour of that drive, I was getting 40 down. So it was pretty impressive to see the speeds that you can attain. I will also say that I have used an ungodly amount of data in the last 13 days. I'm getting rid of my iCloud accounts, and so I've actually been moving a lot of files off of my 1 terabyte cloud onto my 3 terabyte external hard drive. So I'm moving through a lot of files. I have used, as of right now, I'm looking at my computer, 601 gigs in 13 days. Un-throttled. Now, they do prioritize. That's just a factor anywhere. There is some prioritization that happens. I have yet to see it in my 13 days and 601 gigs. So I can't attest to anything long-term on this. And I was going to wait until month 2 before I even put a video out about this. But I see so many people in the YouTube and Facebook communities that are RVers asking about systems, and I see people recommending systems that are probably very good, but they're very costly. And being somebody who's looking at it from a financial point of view of what I can and can't afford and what I do and don't want to spend, I couldn't justify spending $1,200 or more. So if I find a system that works for me for under $400 out of pocket or around $400 out of pocket, and it's available to other people, I'm going to tell you about it. So I didn't want to wait and do this later. I wanted to get this done now. Now, I'm going to pull up, I'm going to show you a speed test on my computer. This is currently running right now. This is no joke. Like, this is running. You can see my hand up and down, okay? This is what I've been getting very consistently on this system. So you can see here, okay? I'm going to run this one more time for you so you can see it right off the bat here. So this wasn't a fluke, this has been consistent. Now this does run on the T-Mobile network, So there are going to be some areas where you're going to have some issues, and I'm okay with that because I still have an unlimited plan through Verizon, but it's one of the new unlimited plans that does get throttled. So my thought on that was simply this: if I'm in an area where I absolutely cannot use my T-Mobile, then for that time period, I'll use my Verizon. But we're going to be traveling up the East Coast for the next year in that. So I'm not too terribly worried about it. It's going to be the out west stuff where you're going to have some lags. But even then, those are really rural areas, and I don't know how many of those I'm going to be in. So as of right now, this is a great plan. The beautiful thing about this is the monthly cost. It's $79.99. Okay, there's no contract. If you don't like it a month from now, if you're in California and you try and you're like, you know, T-Mobile really stinks out here, whatever, then cancel it. Now you're going to have a device, you can probably sell it off to somebody else, somebody who's heading to the East Coast. But ultimately, if you're looking for a plan that'll work for you, this may be your solution. I know we're using it, and it's what we're going to keep using. So I'll keep you posted if anything changes, but I think we can call this one good to go.